We are happy to welcome you to yet another section, another part of our programs this it's a Friday morning. I don't know why Monday is still in my mouth. Maybe I want to fast track the event. However, it's Friday. I want to say good morning to you and welcome. We have a very distinguished guest in our studio who really want to educate us on um, environmental healthiness and things like that. Let me welcome Fumilayo Adeni. Fumilayo Adeni is a lecturer at the Environmental Management Department of UNIZIC. Want to welcome you, Fumilayo.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here this morning.
Fumilayo, I know it's a Yoruba name.
Yes.
Okay. What's the meaning?
Oluwa Fumilayo, it just means God has given me joy.
Oh, God has given you joy. Maybe that is why you belong to the environment.
Exactly.
Okay, we have here also Wesley Iniabasi. Wesley, you're welcome to Unizik 94.1 FM.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. I asked her own, she had told us, what is Iniabasi?
It means God's time.
God's time. Her own is God's.
God has given me joy.
God has given me joy. Yours is God's time.
Yes,
What a combination. All right. We want to welcome you to the show. I'm aware that you have an event coming up, or rather, Fumilayo, you are the leader of Alliance for Progressive and Sustainable Environment. Am I right?
Yeah, not exactly the leader. But
Okay, you
I'm
belong
one
to
of
the team.
I'm one of the executives in the team. Yes.
Okay, you belong to the team.
Yeah.
Okay, the event you have in mind is environmental awareness campaign to save the earth or save the earth yourself. That is the team. Let's go into give us a little inroad into what this is all about.
Okay, so this program that we have, the environmental awareness campaign, Save the Earth, is this is the second time actually we are embarking on this kind of campaign. It's actually a walk that we want to do around Unizik, and we are doing it just as the name it is, awareness campaign, just to create awareness and make people know, educate people on the negative effect or negative impact of improper disposal, especially plastics. So I mean, we are actually campaigning and advocating, for improper disposal of plastic waste, especially because we know we are just coming out of rainy season. I hope rainy season has ended, but of course, whenever it's rainy season like this, we see the effects of this thing. We see the drainages are blocked everywhere, it's flooded, and especially for UNIZIC as an institute, I don't think that UNIZIC as an institute, is clean enough. We have a lot of work to do to keep it clean, so we are advocating against plastic pollution and generally littering, you know, and we are also going to be talking about the effect of this thing, not just on the environment, but also on our health as
Okay.
individuals.
Okay, you are actually talking about the environment itself. I wanted you to start with your NGO, how you decided to get involved into that. Maybe in Yabasi will get into that. Let's first of all know about this, your NGO, which is called Alliance for Progressive Sustainable Environment. I hope I'm right.
Yes.
So let's know the composition. What is the aim of this NGO before we get into the very main exercise?
Okay, well, to begin with, I would like to talk about the beginning of the NGO, the inception of the NGO, because it started with two lecturers from agricultural and bioresources engineering.
Two lecturers here in Unity?
Yes. Engineer Dr. Emmanuel Chukuma and Engineer Dr. Iken Nauba. So the purpose of the NGO was to raise awareness to the deplorable state of our environment, which we have seen so far, as Mrs. Fumi just said. Uh, we have seen the dangers, how it has affected agriculture as a whole, how it has affected our health, the environment, the roads. It's very bad because once you have plastic on the road, very soon the road will start cracking. So the aim of this NGO was to get young people such as myself, ourselves, integrated into volunteering and taking care of the environment because nobody will do it for us. We are the one that will do it for ourselves. So that was the aim. So from there, the NGO grew. We now have an office at Ring Road. And we have a lot of student volunteers, which is something that is very, very impactful. So that's where we are.
Okay, you just put yourself together, the lecturers you mentioned, and then what's the scope like, the number of people involved in this NGO? Or you are still co-opting people into it?
Yeah, we're still co-opting people. As at now, we have over 200 volunteers, not just students, lecturers as well. So, I mean, our audience is anybody at all can join us to volunteer for the environment. All right. So, basically, we we are still every day we call for volunteers, and why we are here is to also invite more people to join us for this program because what we are doing as an NGO is is something very very noble, and we all know the trend of issues of the environment, the climate change trend, the global warming trend, and a lot of people don't know the effect of their daily lives and what they do in the environment, how it contributes to these things. For the educated ones that hear get to hear about climate change, they get to hear about global warming. They don't even know um, how their everyday lives and how they treat the environment contributes, to this thing. So what we basically are doing is to get people to volunteer with us to create awareness about these things, and also basically most of the things that we do as an NGO is first, apart from this awareness campaign that we do, we also do tree planting activities. We've done that like three
Tree
times.
planting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do tree planting. We collaborate with other agencies, other NGOs as well. We do community cleanups as well. All right. So, and basically one of our I would say that our mission um, is to also let people know that we can use resources from the environment to make other things like recycling.
Okay,
You know,
recycling,
yes,
because I am aware that plastics can be recycled.
yes, yes.
Okay, let's give attention to, you said this is not the first time.
No, this
You've
one.
done it before.
Yes.
And now let's look at the long-term sustainability of this initiative which you introduced. Can we get an inroad into that? Or is it something that maybe after now it will fizzle out?
Okay, we have been
Eh,
in
eh,
inception since 3 years now. We are
Okay,
3 years.
3 years, but you said you've just done it. This is the second time.
So this
The
particular
awareness.
work, this awareness work, this is the second time we're doing it. But like I said, we've been doing other activities
Okay.
as well. We've done community cleanups like countless times. I can't even remember. Yes.
Okay.
So we've been doing that. Then also tree planting. We have done tree planting twice. Yeah, we did one. The first one was Equeme Square.
Okay. You said volunteers have increased up to 200.
Yes.
So are you
200.
really expecting more volunteers? Because that will answer the question, probably the sustainability of this program vis-a-vis your NGO.
Yes, yes, we are expecting more volunteers because it's not a one-man thing. 200 persons can do it. If we are able, if the whole of Anambra State can volunteer, we'll do that and move on to the next state because it's not always the government should come and do this. The government, how about us? Because you see people, educated people, young people throwing plastic bottles out of moving vehicles,
Terrible.
throwing nylons. I've all the time, most of the times when I'm in class, my class, and I see those things, I always tell the person, please pick it up. It's not proper. You are educated enough. At least this should reference that you are educated. If you don't see any dustbin, put it in your pocket and take it home. When you get home, you dispose it properly. So we are growing and we are not stopping here.
Okay, you're not stopping here, you are growing.
Yes.
The lecture we had yesterday, one of the speakers said an African man cannot get involved in anything that doesn't bring money. So I don't know how much you are paid to do this, or how much you are telling your volunteers that are really going to gain if they get involved. Yeah, I know it's a non-governmental organization, but I want to put it to you that there must be something you find very, very profitable in doing it. Is it?
Okay, thank you. I love this question actually. There's nothing profitable as per money, right? That we are
You mean there is
gaining.
no monetary value?
No, there's no monetary value. We
Okay.
don't. We are not being paid. That's why we are volunteers. But we are doing it out of passion. Out of passion, and that is why. Um, that's the reason why we are actually doing this, because when people get to know about a challenge or an issue that affects their environment and even affects their health, they will understand and know why they should be part of the advocacy um, of protecting the environment. So basically, we are all volunteers. We are all just passionate about the environment. We are all just passionate about sustainable living and a sustainable environment. And that's why we are here. We are not being paid. We are all just volunteers. And like he said, we want to have more people have this mindset, because I believe that everything that has to do with the environment is attitude.
Good.
So what, even if you are not someone passionate about the environment, by the time you join us, your mindset about the environment will change. You will have a better behavior, because I know that most of the issues that we have, like he said, people just throwing things away and all that, is is a behavioral issue, right? It's a
Yeah.
behavioral issue.
Yeah.
And so once you are being educated and you understand, I'm sure that your behavior and your attitude towards the environment will begin to change. And that is um, basically one of our missions, to change people's mindset about the environment and contribute our own quota, because like he said, we can't keep waiting for the government to do everything for us. And that is why we do community cleanups as well. We are not waiting for Aswama or Ministry of Environment to go and clean up a place. There was a day we were in front of if it's a school gate, we cleaned up everywhere. We cleaned up social sciences. We cleaned up all those places by ourselves. We are not paid.
Okay, okay. Thank God that I know that phrase that says there is more happiness in giving
Yes.
than there is in receiving. So you are giving to the society voluntarily
Yes.
to really get this done.
Yes.
I don't know how many days you used to do these cleanup exercise or this awareness program. Be it as it may, can you just let us know the measure of success you anticipate in today's event you are getting to get yourself involved?
In today's event, we are aiming to get more students
The
to
event is
come out.
not today, though.
So yeah.
On
Okay.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Okay.
On Tuesday.
On
next
Tuesday,
Yes.
coming up Tuesday.
Yes. We are looking to get more students to come out. Students and non-student staff, lecturers, non-academic staff, even people from outside the university community can also come out and do this. Because
What method are you using to really drive these, draw these volunteers? Because this is the first time you're coming to the radio, because this would have been a very good awareness point where you talk to people, people will listen, and then we open our lines, people will start really tripping questions on the benefits, on the reasonableness of getting involved. So which platform have you been using?
we have been sending out flyers, articles across all our social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. So, and we are also getting a reasonable amount of engagement and response, because it's something of interest Everybody wants to do it. Everybody feels like I need to do it. When I got to know about APSE through my lecturer, I once he immediately he told me, I said, this is something I can do. In fact, I must do it. You understand? And it took off. I started volunteering because every time you volunteer to do something selfless, you get this satisfaction
Yeah,
within you.
there's this fulfillment.
Fulfillment,
Yeah.
this satisfaction that yes, I'm not part of the problem.
Okay, have you closed bringing in more other NGOs to really join you in the business? Or
No, not
is
at
it
all.
open for anybody to come?
It's
Everybody,
open for
organizations,
everybody.
NGOs,
Yes.
individuals, everyone is free to come and join us. So we are still open, even on up until that day. We are open for people to
Oh,
join.
okay.
So
On Tuesday, where is your converging point?
we are converting at Bakassi.
Yes.
Yeah, we are converting at Bakassi on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. What time?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yes, 10 a.m. at Bakassi. That's where we are converging.
Okay.
Yes.
For inquiries, what numbers can you rule out now?
Okay.
You can call our administrative secretary. Um, just a second. On 081 53536133.
Say that again.
081 53536133.
Okay. That is how we come to the end of the program. We've been talking with Fumilayo Adeniyi, who is a lecturer in Environmental Management Department of UNIZIK, and of course, Wesley Iniabasi, who also, I know you're a lecturer too. You are not. You're going to be one very soon. You're going to be one very soon. And they are the Alliance for Progressive and Sustainable Environment. You are on a special awareness making our environment clean and want people to do it themselves, and then have that behavioral attitude of observing cleanliness, not throwing things anyhow to the environment. I want to thank you so very much for really coming to educate us and create this awareness. Hopefully, we want to invite you again to that.
Yes, hopefully. So we are saying everyone should come and join us. It's going to be fun actually. We're walking around school with our banners and our placards, and there's going to be refreshment. It's going to be fun. So just
Oh, you're saying there's going to be
inviting you.
rice
Please
and
come
very
and join us.
Even
We are looking
people will get the
forward.
opportunity to network. meet
Yes,
people.
with
Network,
other
okay.
people. So
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
We are hoping to see you all.
Okay, thank you very much for really
Thank you so
coming.
much.
And that's how we come to the end of the program. That is the people that are making our environment better. So you join us again as we welcome you into the program, or rather into the event that is coming up on Tuesday next week. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.